are back. Hello.
We are. Howdy, partners, and happy Halloweener.
Happy Halloween.
It is here, which feels nuts.
I know. That's what I was just talking
Like the
about
end of the year.
November being next week. Spooky.
Oh. It is spooky. And in case anyone's wondering, we wear these hats every day. So no questions asked.
Correct. Um
I tip my head.
so, I'm hoping this will come out on Halloween, but one thing I do want to kick off with is our last episode went out on time. Well, on time as according to my timeline. However, it got
Yes.
removed because the music that we've been using that's royalty free and copyright free decided to change their ownership, apparently, according to Spotify. And so our episode got removed, and YouTube, for some reason, didn't work at the same time. So going forward for now, I'm probably just going to leave music off of it. I don't think it's fine.
Yeah.
I listened to it after I re-uploaded it and I was like, I guess we don't need music, but that's what kind of happened.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And we don't really know how it can happen. We don't really know what will happen with old episodes. It seems like it was only that one and going forward maybe. So yeah, so we won't have music for a little while, maybe not ever, because now I don't trust the system.
well, yeah, because I think that the person who owns the music rights changed their usage. So I think between the
Got it.
time of our two episodes, like between those two, it switched ownership, and so it's now going to get copyright strike, and I don't feel like fighting with Spotify because it listed it as an appeal, and it says you can only do an appeal one time, so I'm okay.
Oh, okay. All
Um,
right.
so
Yeah.
yes, welcome to Oops All Opinions, episode 26. If you went to vote this week, you would have noticed that you had three options, but they were all kind of the same because we were going to do Halloween.
Yes, we were. And honestly, if you would have voted for something else, this would have been one you were vetoed. Sorry. It's tis the season
The only
and
choices were Halloween, Halloween in different font, and All Hallows Eves.
and
So that was all
All
you got.
Hallows Eve. So, so if you did vote, and if you voted in the first one, I don't think anyone did, but it did get also
Mm-hmm.
removed. So anyway, but please do continue to vote. I know you can do it on Spotify. That is how we decide which episodes to do the next time. So please keep voting in all ways, including this next general. Is it the general through the counties? I don't know. Your next elections are coming up, so make sure that you are registered to vote, but you are always registered to vote for Oops All Opinions.
Yes, correct. Okay, so with this episode being about Halloween, tell us about your Halloween. Do you have a favorite costume or what was your Halloween looking like growing up?
Okay, so growing up, I don't remember certain costumes, but at one point my grandma was making my costumes, and so she just invested in this like sheer fabric that had spiders and it was sparkly all over it because I just wanted to be a spider something. Every year I wanted to be a spider something. And so she turned just like a regular dress into a spider, which I was a spider genie one year. So that's really what I remember is my grandma making uh me a spider something for a few years. I think there was at least 3 years where that's what I was. And that was always exciting. Also, just growing up in our small town, it was just fun to go trick or treating and not have to worry about a lot of things that kids have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, trick or treating that's not in trunks. I'm a hater. Sorry. Um, of trunk or treats, but I get it. The world's scary, so
Yeah.
I understand. But do you have certain costumes that you remember as a kid?
My mom really went heavy on my costumes. So like we used to do the parade at school and she would come to the school every year, do my makeup, get me ready. I always liked the costumes because I wore some of hers that she used to have. So I was like,
Mm.
I dream of Genie. I was the Genie. And then one year I was Wonder Woman, but the spray paint ran out because my hair was so long and the bottles were so small that I ended up looking like old woman Wonder Woman. But honestly, my parents, I really liked how they would do Halloween because we lived out in the country. And so we would get in a trailer and we would just kind of get kids along the way that like we grew up around. And so we would trick or treat with a trailer that was pulled behind a truck. We would just kind of do like a hayride and go trick or
Oh, that's
treating.
so fun.
Um,
Oh, that's exciting.
One memory though I have growing up is you and I going trick or treating with my sister. And we were
Mm.
preteen teenagers,
Mhm.
and I remember the adults being mean to us about us being with my sister and refusing to give us candy. And so,
I do remember that.
and I, even then, I was like, what a weird way to be. And now, as an adult who hands out candy, I'm so happy to see teenagers. If they're dressed up, I'm going to give them candy because I think that's a weird rule. I'm like, they could be out doing anything else.
Right. And it I only had 1 year in my adult life. I've had one Halloween where I had kids come, and a lot of them were kids who were like 14, 15 plus. And I didn't realize how much I would appreciate them being there. It again, there are so many other things that kids could be doing, and I doubt that these I don't mean to hate on trunk or treats, but I doubt these 14, 15-year-olds want to go with their buddies to a trunk or treat. But like I had kids of all genders, all groups, all like some came with their parents, some came with their little siblings, some came just a group together, and I think that teens are kind of losing that
Yeah.
now. So,
We get a lot of teens
I
at
do
our
I
house. The only thing I don't like
that's so
is
fun.
the adults with the parents coming and taking a handful of candy. You're too old to be doing that. That's weird.
Yep,
Like
that is weird.
I'm buying candy to give out to kids and teens. I'm not buying candy to give out to adults. Cuz they'll
Yes.
come up and be like they'll let their kids go through and then they'll come pull cuz we usually give out like the full-size candy bars. And they'll come up and take one themselves and I'm like this isn't this isn't for you guys.
Oh, that's weird. Stop by the gas station on the way home.
Yeah, I think that's weird. That's the only like and I'm like whatever. I guess if you I don't know. I think it's a bizarre thing that has happened recently and I've talked to other people and they're like, "Yeah, that happens to us too."
Odd. Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's too old.
Yeah, you're old enough to know better than I'm not giving out candy to everyone. It's not a charity event. It's
No,
Halloween.
absolutely not.
Do you have a favorite Halloween movie that you like to watch every year?
So I always watch Hocus Pocus, and that's a pretty like every Halloween, but then also a couple more are Twitches and like Halloween Town.
Halloween Town is my favorite. I really think so.
Halloween Town is so good. Also, one that people I think don't think about is The Crow is one of my favorite Halloween, like kind of scary, kind of dark. I don't I don't know what it's rated, but it's not like a slasher film type. Like people think scary movies and then Hocus Pocus
Yeah.
Halloween Town type. And then but I think The Crow is so good. I have not seen the new one. I don't want to see the new one. I loved the original. It's such a sad like reality story. Do you know have I told you I dressed up like him at one of your Halloween
Mm.
at one of your Halloween parties. But Brandon Lee is the main actor, and they shot the entire movie, and then they were shooting B-roll, and they used like a prop gun or like the fake guns, but it actually went off, and a piece went into his body, and he died. So
Eesh.
like this is his last film, and every time I watch it, I get a little sad because he's such a good actor in it that it is he could have been such an amazing actor later. So he's Bruce Lee's son. Bruce Lee's. Yeah. So anyway, also a very good Halloween movie that I didn't know about till I was an adult. So
Okay. I love it. All
wait,
right.
other than Halloween Town, do you have go-tos?
Mm, I mean, obviously Charlie Brown. I don't watch any like real scary movies. More so,
Sure.
if I'm not watching like the Disney Halloween stuff, I'm playing scary games. I don't watch a lot of other, but I do love Halloween episodes of stuff like The Office. Those are so good.
Yes. Ooh, episodes I don't watch those as much anymore cuz I'm not watching TV. Cuz it was always this time of year they'd play them.
Oh yeah.
The the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody one is still
Oh, the Seance.
top.
Freaky.
Yeah.
That freaked
So
me out
scary.
so bad for no reason.
But it did, and I was like, "Oh, am I allowed to watch this?"
I know. I was like,
It's
I
on
don't want my
Disney
parents to
Channel.
know how bad it is. But
I know.
Esteban being that woman, the ghost woman, scared me. I was
Oh,
like, I'm gonna turn
I
this
wish,
off.
like, I have chills down my legs because of just like the childhood. Like, yeah, that is to me the epitome of Halloween episodes. Is that one
I love the Friends
so
episodes.
good?
Those were always my favorite. Their Halloween party
Mhm.
episodes.
So good. I forgot about episodes and games. I forget. Do
Hmm.
you like being scared in games?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's because I have more control. Whereas, like, I feel like so often scary movies are just gory, and I don't do gory. I just things don't need to be gross. Also, the baby being on the TV in the background was so weird.
It's an ad. It's I don't know if you saw my face when I was like,
Yeah, no, that also I just want to say I diaper ads have gotten so weird. Have you noticed that?
can yes. Also, can I bitch about an ad really
Yeah.
fast because I assume it will come on here. Okay, I have bought and I do use sometimes Lumi deodorant. Their ads are the most annoying things I've ever seen in my life. And they just shit talk other deodorant brands and it's really giving pick me energy. I'll still probably use them. I'm gonna need these to. I have 5 seconds. Oh my god, please. Okay, we're back. Okay, that is all.
Oh,
Well,
I
we are
do want to say.
episode.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, please.
I know we're celebrating Halloween, but I also want to say that the pagan holiday Samhain is starting.
Samhain.
Samhain, is that how you say it? It's
Samhain.
Samhain?
Yes, but it's called Samhain.
It is starting, and so it's kind of the change in the season, spirit world.
Mhm.
So if you celebrate that, hello, exciting, we love it.
Yes.
So just wanted to say.
I have the right. Uh, Dia
You're
de los
kind of
Muertos is
you're
also
cutting out immediately.
upon us November 1st and November 2nd. So it's coming up. In my back.
No, maybe no.
In my back.
Okay, I think
Okay.
you are now.
Also perfect. Dia de los Muertos is coming up. Will be coming up as we put this out is November 1st and 2nd. I did not do the full research before, so I don't want to share about all that is. So that's my fault. But if you do celebrate that as well, I hope you have a good time putting out things on your altar for your family and your friends.
Very good. All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, so in case you we didn't officially say it, but kind of. The episode topic is Halloween or All Hallows Eve, and that was voted for. So that is the topic for this week. I'm afraid that it's a good title, so I'm afraid you'll find it. Uh, So, am I the asshole for wearing a couple's costume with my sister's boyfriend for Halloween?
I don't have that, but yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah. Unless the couple's costume is that you're like weird siblings or something, I can't imagine a scenario where this is gonna be okay.
Okay. Maybe. My 21 male sister, 22 female, was supposed to go to a Halloween party with her boyfriend, 22 male, as Barbie and Ken. She had to drop out 2 days before, but I don't think she really minded too much because she doesn't really like parties, and I'm pretty sure she was only going for her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is a big fan of Halloween and he didn't want to miss the party or go on his own, so he asked me to go with him. I'm assuming he asked me because he wanted to go with someone who would go as Barbie, and I guess I'm the only person who will dress feminine that he's kind of close to. When I watched the Barbie movie with a few friends, we dressed up, so I already had a dress to wear, so I didn't really have to buy anything. My sister was fine with us going together, and it was super fun. We had a good time. The next day, my sister saw pics of us on Instagram and was really angry at me. She accused me of trying to get with her boyfriend and called me a bunch of names. I am gay and came out when I was 15, but just because I'm gay doesn't mean I automatically want to fuck every man I see. His her boyfriend blocked me and let me know that he only did it because my sister wanted him to. It really sucks because we were kind of friends too, but I guess at least their relationship is still fine because my sister is only pissed at me. She thinks I was trying to steal her boyfriend, so because her boyfriend is straight, she's not annoyed at him, but he wouldn't be interested in me anyway, which I guess is fair. I don't know. She told our parents for some reason, and they said what I did was super wrong. I honestly didn't get why she thinks I want her boyfriend so bad. I've never been into him at all, and he's just not my type. And even if he was, he's dating my sister. Like, what? LOL? Am I the asshole?
Okay, we need the pictures because what were
Oh,
they
please.
doing that made her mad that looked like, because the thing is, was he posing flirtily with her boyfriend? Also, does she think her boyfriend's gay? I know they said he's straight, but clearly her getting so mad, you have to think there's potential.
Yeah.
But I need to know what
But
the pictures
also,
are. Were they posed like a couple?
I would love to know the pictures, but also like for pictures, people stand in flirty way. Like if I think that for a picture, if the brother like did like a little flirty thing, I wouldn't think that was weird because that's the picture of you in the costume.
Yeah. But also, they went
So
as a
unless
couple's
like they were
costume.
candid and making out,
Yeah.
I think that's weird.
I don't think
And I
he's the
think it's weird that
asshole.
everyone hates it.
Yeah, I think everyone's being a little homophobic.
I kind of do too.
I think that's the only answer here is that everyone's being a homophobe.
Yeah, because the sister was fine with it.
Yeah.
She was fine with him going and probably knew that. And the whole reason that the boyfriend asked the brother, OP, to go was because he wanted someone who would dress like Barbie.
Yeah. So unless the brother is like grabbing on him or being inappropriate, like I know you said like even posing cutesy, but if they're posing, like I feel like there is still a boundary with that, even if it's just innocent for a costume. I still think there's
For
boundaries
sure.
there. But unless something like that happened, I don't understand why everyone's angry.
And I don't know why everyone's only angry at him.
Yeah. So unless he
That's what
did
I don't
something,
understand. Right. But clearly the boyfriend was like, hey man, I had to block you because your sister wanted me to.
and that's weird. So
That
I
is
don't think
weird.
I don't think I can rule asshole or not asshole here because he could have still done something wrong. Um Based on the context we're giving without being able to see it, I would say not the asshole, but I need to figure out what's going on with your family.
Yes. Hey, did give homophobic.
Yeah.
Um, he was voted not the asshole,
Okay.
which I can get behind. I would just also like to see the pictures for
Yeah.
fun.
Block your
Hey,
faces, but I just need to
you
know
just,
what's happening.
yeah, interesting. What an interesting, almost everyone's not, almost everyone says not the asshole. Oh. Okay. Someone said it seems like she didn't get angry until she saw pics. Was there something in the pictures that was upsetting, like close poses or tongue action? Hilarious. Opie said, the only thing I can think of is that he had his arm around me in one picture and I had my head on his shoulder in another picture. I was really drunk, like I could barely stand up at that point. LOL. And you can tell in the picture too. That's. Oh no. Did I freeze?
No, you're good.
Okay. That was. That was the extent of that. Was arm around in one picture and head on shoulder in the other.
That's so weird. Okay. Okay. So mine is, am I the asshole for indirectly telling children to fuck off on Halloween? Did you see that one?
That's the one I almost read, but I was like, I think you'll pick that one.
Yeah. Okay,
Perfect.
so this says EMO, please, before making assumptions. I don't know what that means.
EMO. Oh. Nope.
Not emo, just capital,
Just
all caps,
EMO.
EMO.
Explain. Nope.
Does anyone ask what that
I
means?
don't know what
Okay.
that means.
All right. So, unless they're just, no, it doesn't make sense. Okay. So telling children to fuck off. My long distance boyfriend, I'm female, obviously, was over at my house over the past weekend through yesterday. Homophobic immediate. Is this going to be the homophobic?
Yeah,
episode?
homophobic. Okay.
Was over at my house over the past weekend through yesterday. We had planned to spend our time together around Halloween, as we'd be doing things together the whole night, and we had already decided not to let trick-or-treaters knock on the door, nor did we put out a bowl of candy. It was my boyfriend's idea to put a piece of paper out on the front door reading, "Keep out," which later evolved to "Stay away." Why don't you just say no candy?
Yep. Or just don't do anything.
Yeah, or turn your light off.
A sign on the door makes people want to come to your door.
Yeah, keep out and stay away. And ultimately, we decided on fuck off, spelled out. All our lights and porch lights would be off, so nobody would see it anyways. It's just good to know that it's there. Around 8:30 or so, while we were watching a disgusting yet sensual film. Okay, this lady is the worst. We
What
heard a
the
loud
fuck?
banging on the door. I took my time to put on a bathrobe, but heard something like, "You'd better get out of here," and more banging, so I rushed out. A woman on the younger side of old, dressed in that one T-Rex costume, was standing there with a flashlight and 3 or 5 kids behind her. That's a weird. Before proceeding to tear me to
3
pieces.
or 5.
Yeah, I was like, that's not normal to say. That's crazy. Before proceeding to tear me to pieces, she yelled at the kids to stay back because I apparently wasn't dressed. I had a bathrobe. Hey, lady, that still indicates that you're naked. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Unless you can
Yeah.
see the PJ sticking out, you're naked.
You're naked.
The stranger scolded me for luring her kids to my house, only to teach them a word they shouldn't know. I was very weirded out by this and even more confused when she asked for candy. I said we didn't have any, and she said, "Good." She then stood at my door for several seconds without saying anything, so I asked her to leave with her grandkids. Afterwards, she told me that she was waiting for me to remove the hateful sign on my door. She also corrected me that they were her kids. So I walked out onto the porch, took the piece of paper off the door, threw it away in the trash can 2 feet away, and planned to shut the door. But they were still there. I asked why, and she said they were still waiting for candy. So I just slammed the door. Everything that had gone all wrong and been trampled on and lost and thrown away. Why are you doing song lyrics in here? Got to the hallway, well on my way to my love in bed, but before I got to the room, he told me to keep my bathrobe on because the old woman was apparently walking around our house. He saw her through a window. I don't know what happened after, but the whole thing was weird and creepy. Am I the asshole or is this woman ridiculous?
Wait, whoa. How do you not know what happened after? I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, she carries a flashlight to a house that obviously doesn't have candy. Um. Okay. So everyone is okay. I'm gonna give a spoiler. Everyone's calling her an asshole because they're like, "So you're a homophobe?" It's like every single comment.
I'm glad we also clocked that.
Yeah, we're like, "Ew, okay."
Ew.
Yeah, everyone's, which again, I know we've said, don't get hung up on one thing. That's not the question at hand. I do think she kind of sold herself from the jump.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I think you are an asshole. I think that where could this have possibly been? Because this is giving
A
this is
Pad
giving
commercial.
I know. This is giving entitled in all ways, but you shouldn't put something on your door that's a handwritten something.
Yeah.
And also turn off all like the light thing is how people know to not come to your door.
Yeah. I like, yeah, you don't need to do that. Just turn off the light and then don't answer the door. And also, I'm sorry, don't answer the door in your bathrobe. On Halloween, you know people are coming to your
On
door.
Halloween. And you know it's probably going to be children.
And like the sign putting out paper. And why did she have to keep changing the sign? She changed it 3 times.
Yeah. She changed it 3 times.
Yeah,
well, and keep out is
so weird.
Is first of all, they weren't coming in. Second of all, that is very Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Like people would think that was something. And then what was the other one? Go
Stay
away.
away. Stay away.
Stay away. That's very Halloween.
Yes.
Like, fuck off, yes. That is the sign to do if people have been coming to your door. But they wouldn't have come to your door if you didn't put that sign out there.
Yeah, and also, here's the thing. This has to be, I'm going to guess 19. 18 or 19 is my bet. And the boyfriend's got to be older for him to be in his own place. But saying, get your grandkids out of here, lady, you feel like a teenager. You feel like like you feel like a teenager who's trying to be like, ooh, I'm an adult now. I'm so much better. Like everything about you is the worst.
Yeah. I was thinking young person. I was thinking someone who like I'm trying to picture the woman, obviously.
Yes.
That it could be, and it is just giving like at first I thought snotty entitled, but now I'm just thinking like there's a certain type of pop I'm thinking of, and it's all bad.
Yeah, and but also I hate to say it, I don't believe her about the woman walking around the house. I don't think any of that happened.
Me neither. I don't believe that for a second. I was gonna say that too. I feel like this is just made up because also what the hell were about she had about 4 bars of nothing.
Yeah, no, it was weird. And then also talking about how they were watching a disgusting yet sensual film.
It's sensual film.
Hey, lady,
and
are you
also
a pervert?
I kind of think so because also they didn't have clothes on.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to just say you were watching porn with your clothes off.
Right. But then don't
answer the door. Or it was 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, please. Oh my God, please don't answer the door if you were doing that. But the whole, she was walking around and then I don't know what happened after that. Huh? Why would you not know?
No, I think that's
I hated that. Yep, hated that a lot. She is the asshole. Absolutely. Yeah, actually.
I just accidentally closed one of my windows. Well, I'm not going to read that story, so that's fine. All good.
All right. Okay. Am I the asshole for dressing up as the Great Depression at a 1930s themed Halloween party by wearing my pajamas, a blanket around my shoulders, and a necklace made out of 50 orange prescription bottles?
That's so good. I'm sure people are going to be like, don't make fun of mental health is why they're saying that, but honestly, very good.
But I think it's hilarious. As someone who has depression sometimes. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
And that is what it looks like. Hilarious. Okay. I went to a 1930s themed party with my fiance. Her costume was the Great Dust Bowl. They must be from the Midwest. She wore a tattered dress and covered herself in dirt and carried around a bowl filled with dust. Hilarious. I was the Great Depression and wore my old pill bottles around my neck with my pajamas on and a comfy blanket over my shoulders. Everyone at the party thought it was great, especially since they were mostly friends of ours who knew my history struggling with anxiety and depression and how amazing my beautiful... What? What?
I think you're good. If you also like, if it'd be if someone who wasn't struggling with mental health and was dressing like that, questionable. Hilarious.
Yes, that's what I mean by like, as like people who have it, you're allowed to make fun of your own shit.
Yeah.
So this is hilarious to me. How my amazing, beautiful fiance has been through it all. We looked at my costume as a funny way to celebrate how much better I am doing, no longer on a ton of medication, am happy and healthier than ever. But when she posted a photo of us on her Instagram, she got some flack for making a joke out of depression. I believe that comedy equals tragedy plus time, but was wondering what you all think. Am I the asshole? Edit, would I be the asshole if I Instagram haters a link to this post? Haha.
Okay, I think it's way less chill to make fun of the Dust Bowl. That sounded crazy. The Dust Bowl. We learned a lot about it being Midwesterners. I remember reading a journal-style book about the Dust Bowl, and I was horrified that would happen to me. Hey, that's like
it filled their lungs, it filled their homes.
Yeah, and they're like, and that's why we keep our cups turned upside down so it doesn't get dust in it.
Upside down.
So I think the thing is, if it was someone who was just making fun, but those are his pill bottles or their pill bottles. I guess they didn't. Did they say if they're male or female? Okay.
Yeah.
It's their pill bottles. They clearly have gone through it. And if your way of coping with something is make fun of it because you've suffered for it, you're good.
Absolutely. It was not making fun of somebody else who goes through things. They used their pill bottles and it was their own thing. I think that, and it's like a double, I feel like double entendres are sexual, but like the use of the word. And I think that is so good, so funny. No, not the asshole. Also, no one else thought that they were the a lot are, I think having past problems with depression gives you full license to make jokes about it.
Yep. Okay, I have a crying dog. I will be right back.
Sounds good. I'll entertain. No, I won't. Oh, yes, I will. I got nothing. I don't have my type 5, you know? I do have this hat. I feel so put on the spot. To the listeners, I've been talking to someone about going karaokeing, mostly to try to impress them, and now I'm in too deep, and I'm afraid I have to go karaokeing. And sing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. So I will fill you in on that at a later time. I was letting them know about karaoke. So, I cannot hear you at the moment.
Okay, you gotta stop. I have 2 dogs in here. I don't know if things are gonna get spicy. Be good, Zeus. Can you just lay down? Lay down.
Welcome, Zeus, to the pod.
Yeah, he's locked in here with me, and Suki's been screaming and crying to get in here, so I'm hoping for the best. But things could go awry, and we could capture a bad fight. So we'll see.
But all right, and if that happens, I will sing you all Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. All right.
Oh, he's just eating his food and feeling a little spicy. Okay, so for this one, am I the asshole for wanting to be a different costume for Halloween instead of matching with my girlfriend?
Okay.
All right. My 16 male girlfriend, 16 female, wanted to be a matching couples costume
Okay,
this Halloween.
first of all,
Too young.
you don't have to dress up. It's okay. I almost said too young shouldn't be dating, shouldn't be doing Halloween. That's not true. But like matching costumes, it's fine.
Right.
You haven't been together, living together, and you're not doing a couple's costume.
Correct.
So I'm already on your boat.
Yep. So they wanted to be a matching couple's costume at our Halloween party. At our Halloween party. You guys are 16. Where are you throwing a party? Is that a dumb question?
Probably a garage. People had parties. Garage on their farms.
I guess that's true. All right. She wants to be Judy Hopps, the bunny, and I'm the fox. However, I made it pretty clear when she asked me like 2 weeks ago that I didn't really want to do it. I kept suggesting other stuff, but she wouldn't budge. So eventually I just said, fine, whatever. Now my friend asked me if I wanted to be Batman and he'd be the Joker. And honestly, this sounds much cooler and something I'd actually want to be for the party. Hey, are you and your friend kissing?
And that's okay. You can be. You're 16, figuring it out.
I just think that's such a boy thing to be like, I don't want to be this stupid costume. I want to be Batman and the Joker.
And I want to be Batman. It's still Halloween.
Okay. The friend is mutuals with my girlfriend as he's dating one of her best friends. I asked my girlfriend if I could do that, and she said no way, as she already bought the bunny ears. All we would buy externally were the ears. Well, what are you buying internally?
Internally? What?
I'm sorry, but again, these are 16-year-olds.
I know.
The whole costume.
Maybe they have the outfit.
But I was like, is she buying ears? You're both buying ears, and that's the whole costume?
I bet that because they both wear clothes.
Yeah. That's so boring.
Maybe they just have. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that they did just buy ears then.
I really want to be Batman, though, as it's sick, and we could get some tough-ass flicks. I offered she could be Catwoman, and my friends.
But that was a real sentence. I thought you were making that up.
No.
But I really want to be Batman, though, because it'd be tough.
That's
what I thought you were doing.
I don't know what tough-ass flicks are. They're making movies. They're going to record him as 16. I offered 16. She could be Catwoman, and my friend's girlfriend could be Harley Quinn. As it will to still match, but she said no, as it's too late notice because the party's on Saturday. I guess now my only option, hey, be nice, to be the fox. I lost my spot.
It's okay.
Even though I think it's lame as fuck. I think it's kind of unfair that she gets to decide and not me. I gave her other suggestions like an angel and devil. I just think the fox costume is very lame. I think that bunny costume she could wear is cool. Though just the fox one is literally just khaki. Zeus, stop, please. I'm not gonna hit you. He deals with thinking I'm gonna hit him. Khaki pants and a green collared shirt and tie. It's just lame, and also I don't like green. Plus the fox ears, which I really don't want to wear, but she said just to wear them for the pictures. That's why I wanted to do something else. Too long didn't read. Am I the asshole for wanting to be Batman to match with my other friend, the Joker, during Halloween instead of matching my girlfriend being Zootopia?
Okay, I'm putting myself at 16. I think that he did a good job in trying to pick out other things. Now, did the things he wanted to pick out, were they super lame too? Yeah. But I think that it isn't fair of her to say no to all of his ideas because clearly he did not want to be this.
Nope. I think it's the timing of it all. Because it's clearly super close to when the party is that he's now like, I actually don't want to be a fox. And now here's all the reasons I don't want to be a fox.
And also, you're probably out in a garage and you're going to take a couple pictures of you in ears and then you're just going to get over it.
Correct.
So, I feel like it would be more effort to become Batman. Or, hey, bud, do an outfit change in the middle. I guess.
I'm sorry, one second.
Be both. Who cares? You're good.
Hey, Suki.
Uh, I can sing it. Oh, that will get copy. I'm so good. It will get copyright strike. Stricken? Copy. We did look up that it's not copywritten, by the way, just for everyone when it comes to the songs. It's not copywritten, it is copyrighted. And I found that out from a definitely uh, oddly put together article thing that that told me in a very long way that it was copyrighted, not copywritten, because as I was looking up the definitions of both, it first gave me a weird thing that was like, and this article will tell you what, and then it was copyrighted, and then at the bottom when it came to copywritten, it said, yep, this is actually just a wrong word. So it was a really long article to just learn it was copyrighted. I'm just letting them in on the little stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so where did you land on? Do you think he's an asshole or not an asshole?
I think if this was I think that he can just be both. And it's okay. Use his money to buy himself a little mask to be Batman, and you swap it in the middle. Or you go out with your boys later. I think that if you do it and you don't do the Fox thing, at least for pictures, then you are an asshole. But because she did buy the ears, and you guys already have your outfits picked out, even if you hate the color.
Yeah, so I guess I forgot that he had said initially when she asked, he said he didn't want to do it. She wouldn't budge.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he's an asshole. I do think he's treading the line a little bit when someone else offered something else and he's like, no, I'd love to be Batman.
True.
You're getting a little tricky. I think your girlfriend and you should break up. You're only 16.
I do too. You're 16 and you're not agreeing on Halloween costumes, break up.
Yes.
Or just don't do a don't match anybody.
Yeah.
Don't you can't not match your girlfriend only to match your best friend.
Yes, agreed.
Can't do that. If you don't want to wear that thing, don't wear it. Wear something completely different that matches no one on purpose. So what was it? Am I the asshole for wanting to wear the Batman?
For wanting to be Batman and match with my other friend, the Joker, during Halloween instead of matching my girlfriend being Zootopia characters, which you can already tell it's a leading question. He doesn't say that they'd already planned it.
Asshole.
I
don't think you're an asshole for wanting to. I don't think he's an asshole for wanting to. I think he would be an asshole for doing it in such short amount of time. Because I sat here and I was like, well, she just bought ears. But as a 16-year-old, that's money and that's time that you spent doing that. Then, yeah, I do think so. I think if you do it, then you're an asshole. If you want to do it and then don't, that's not being an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's a punk ass 16-year-old who wants to make.
I think he's a 16-year-old boy who wants to. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I thought you were just making up a sentence and then you kept going and I was like, oh no. Okay. Last one for me. Am I the asshole for asking my friend to change her Halloween costume?
I don't know. That sounds tricky.
Okay. A 21 male had been for girl at 21 female. Since we were like, we're very close, but we are also very different. She loves going out, being with her friends, going to clubs and getting drunk, and I love being with my family, having chill nights with friends, or going to brunch. That being said, there's absolutely no judgment. She's in college, absolutely normal to want to have fun. We were discussing our plans for Halloween, and she told me she'd love to do something together. I was planning on going trick-or-treating with my younger sister, 9 female, and she said she had planned on going clubbing with friends. We both really wanted to spend Halloween together, so we decided on a compromise. She would come trick-or-treating with my sister and I, and we'd go clubbing together. Then we'd go clubbing together. This was a while ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We also talked about what costume to wear, and she told me she already had an idea of what she wanted to wear. I just told her nothing inappropriate, jokingly, with the winking emoji. Yesterday, she FaceTimed me to show me the outfit she had chosen. I'll try to describe it as possible. It's a dark red latex miniskirt, a dark red latex top that's kind of like a bra, and then the top and bottom are sort of tied together, but there's a few strips. And then she has sort of garters on her legs. I'm really not describing this well, but the best way I can explain it is it looks like what you would see in a porn video or a strip club. I'm not judging that, just trying to help picture it, and it looks kind of like sexy underwear. She looked awesome. I told her that her outfit wasn't really appropriate to trick or treat with children. I told her that it was amazing for the club, but maybe not to be around children and parents. She told me that there was nothing inappropriate. She was dressed as a devil like many people and kids. I said that I felt like it wasn't very appropriate and asked if she could wear a different outfit to go trick or treating and then change at my house before going to the club. She got very mad at me and said that I was basically calling her a slut and that I was just jealous because I couldn't pull off this outfit and wasn't as pretty as her, and I didn't want her to get more attention than me. I barely replied because I really don't know what to say. I'm saying this, I have no problem with itself. And this is not me trying to control what she can or can't wear. I'm just saying we're going to be surrounded by children, so it feels inappropriate. I don't necessarily feel like my request was unreasonable, but I can't understand why it feels controlling to her. I don't know. Am I in the wrong here?
Did we have ages on this?
21. Both 21.
Okay. That gives me some good context. Because I was like, what? Because 21, and no shade, no shade, you're still at the age where you feel like you are the hottest thing and you're just trying to impress people. Because at first I was like, what grown woman is wanting to wear that? Who are you trying to pick up? The dad's out trick-or-treating? The mom's out trick-or-treating? Who are you picking up? You're not an asshole, but your friend's weird. And also, part of me is like, my little radar about the lying. Can you imagine getting mad at someone being like, well, you're just not as pretty as me?
That's what a crazy that reminded me of like dudes that go into girls' DMs or like try to date, and then when the girl's like, I don't want to do that, they're like, well, you're fat and you're ugly, and it's like, how did we get here? They have been friends since they were 12 years old.
Yeah. So either this is a pattern where that girl, because that can't be the first time she said that to her, where she's like, well, you can't pull this off and you're actually uglier than me. I would get a new friend. It's time. Sorry. Or reconvene in a few years when she's figured out her stuff, because wow, what a nightmare.
Yeah. Because like going out and clubbing, not a bad thing. Going and wanting to dress like that, not a bad thing. And it's just like you can't wear something else to go trick or treat with the kid. You can't think about the fact that you should probably wear something else to go trick or treat with children.
I'm dressed like a devil like all the other kids. What? Do you see kids
I'm
walking
dressed
around in latex costumes? If so,
yeah, everyone's
CPS.
asses are out. Yeah.
Because what?
Which, are you okay? Is that what you were wearing?
No,
yeah, that
weird.
is. What an odd reaction. Obviously, like, I feel like you could tell it was going to turn as the story was going, but to have that be the reaction, too much too projecty, too what an odd reaction to someone saying like, hey, can you put your tits away to go trick or treat with kids?
No, that's crazy. Obviously, the vote has to be not the asshole.
It is almost exclusively, and all for the same reasons. Oh, someone said an easy fix is for her to get a red tulle tutu skirt and have her cover the bottom area, and she could just take it off for clubbing later.
But the top she said was like a latex bra. You're gonna have to wear something up top too.
Yeah, a little something up top, but like that would kind of take care of some of it.
I mean, I guess depending on how short the skirt is.
Yeah. But like a big old tutu skirt, that's cute.
It is cute, but I
That
feel
could
like
work.
she needs to wear the top too. Something. Because if it's looking like a bra.
She That's a wild thing to want to it's one thing to be comfortable with yourself and your body, and that's amazing, and I love that. But you also have to be aware.
You just can't do. Yeah.
You just can't wear that.
Yes.
So, anyway.
All right. Am I the asshole for not wanting to help my wife with Halloween costumes? All right. Context. My wife, 29 female, always make the kids Halloween costumes.
Sorry.
We have 3 kids, 5 female, 7 male, and 9 male, which I just gotta say, you started having kids at 20. Kudos to you. That's crazy. You're basically a child.
Wow. Teen pregnancy.
She did not have an amazing childhood. Oh. And so I think she's constantly trying to make sure our kids do. Sorry, girl. My bad.
Sorry.
Just in the context.
I think people now in our age, they're like, we're pregnant. I'm like, oh God.
I know. Yikes.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
What do your parents think?
I know.
She home makes every birthday cake, displays the birthday decorations, makes pajamas for every holidays, always home makes the Halloween costumes. She always does these theme monthly movie nights where she creates this whole scene. For example, this month was Coraline. She makes custom dolls for each kid's welcome home cake and the whole food spread. Your wife's an angel. I'm sorry I called her a child.
Oh my God.
But
no, I actually... So sweet. Please, I want to help you. I almost said, will she adopt me? But that's more children on her plate. But like, let me help you do that. That sounds so fun.
Yeah. This is all great, but the problem is she expects me to help.
Oh my, how fucking dare her. Oh God. I forgot what the title was.
I was trying to not be a man-hater this episode, but he slipped in here.
We were so close. We were so close.
Here on our last story.
This is the last one.
Here's a list of all the things my wife does. And the problem is she wants me to help.
How dare her? Oh my God.
Okay.
I forgot what the title was. And I was just like, oh, we're just talking about this wife. She's so great.
All of our kids are in activities. We both have full-time careers. And she does all that? That's crazy. And I believe she stretches herself thin trying to do all this and also expects me to. We have the money to just go out and buy stuff, so I don't get why we have to do so much. He has been using the wrong form of words too, so he's a moron.
Call that shit out. Relax. Yeah. Call out all of his.
Yeah. He also, when he put all our kids, he put ARE, all our kids, instead of all our kids.
Amazing. With his career. Shut the fuck up.
She says these are things the kids will remember, and they will. They will remember all the nice things their mom did. Just like at the beginning, I was like,
be real honest.
Go ahead.
They're gonna remember you not.
Yes. Just like at the top when I was like, my mom used to come to the school to get me ready for the Halloween parade. I remembered it. Yeah. It was so nice.
Absolutely.
Loved it. And then she would put makeup on other girls if they asked, because she was always doing my makeup for of course.
They will remember that. These are very core things being done. Things that are a little out of the norm are things that kids will remember. My mom noticed that all of us were having a really bad week. This was when I didn't know you yet. We lived in the place before us. And she closed off the kitchen. She says, "No one's allowed in here until I'm ready." And we were like, okay, another thing. And she came out, and she had brought out the Christmas tree and decorated it with a bunch of different holidays. She made stuff that were for different holidays, and we just had a holiday day because that brings joy. And that was a thing that I will never forget. And it's because she went out of her way and made it something that is not in the norm. Those kids are going to remember every single one of those things because other kids aren't going to have that, or maybe a friend's going to come over during a movie day, a movie night, and then that's going to make core memories for their friends. This guy, and he sees it already. Sorry, we're not even through, and he's right, and that's the unfortunate part.
Yep.
He is absolutely correct, and they're also going to remember that Dad was just kind of there.
Yep.
They will remember that.
Yeah, so she's right in saying that they'll remember that she made the costumes, that they did little special birthdays, everything. Anyways, this all came to a head as I've been out of town most of the month for work, so she's had to shoulder the full responsibility of the kids. This caused her to be behind on making the costumes, and she's stressed. She was asking me if I'd be able to create one of the costumes for her, and she has the supplies and can walk me through. The problem is, I just don't feel like it. I told her we can go get a cheap costume. It's not a big deal. I saw your face. I'm sorry. I recognize she's stressed, but I just don't want to.
I don't want to do that. Let's go buy. Because also, let's just go buy this one kid's costume.
Yeah, you think that's not going to mess
and
with
the other ones are going to be home done.
Yeah.
But the whole we could just go buy the stuff. I don't get why she's putting all this work into it. Shut the fuck up. Is she the one with the bad childhood, or is it you that Literally. You think that you just need to go buy all of your stuff?
Yep.
Also, being able to be away from your family for a month while your wife does everything, and then you come back and you're not going to make one costume that she's going to walk you through. Okay. I need to relax.
Well, she refused and was up all night finishing the costumes. I told her this morning that they looked awesome, and she just rolled her eyes. She was making coffee, and I asked if she'd make me a cup. Shoot him with a gun. Sorry.
Hey, OP, this is for you. What the? I'm going to need to take a deep breath before this is over.
She was making a coffee, and I asked if she'd make me a cup. She replied, "Go buy one. Pop off, queen. Get him."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
She's been distant and cold. I was talking to my coworker, and he called me out, saying my wife is right. My kids will remember the effort my wife put in, and they'll also remember how hard I made it for her. Now I'm feeling off. Like, maybe I am the asshole, but at the same time, I usually do help a bit. I was thinking this one time wouldn't be a big deal since we were both tired. So am I the asshole? He has updates.
Sure. I hope she divorced your ass and she left you with nothing but a to-go cup to go buy your own fucking coffee. I hate your guts. You are an asshole, and I hope she leaves you high and dry. Oh, but okay, I think we've said this every time where people clearly are the asshole, but then they get on Reddit and they go, I don't know. Do you think so? Yeah.
So here's his first paragraph, his first update. Okay, so I'm the asshole. Okay. I'll apologize and see if she needs help with anything else. However, I'm positive half the parents commenting don't do these things and still think they're doing a great job. You double down. I'm sorry. I might be an asshole, but so are you guys.
Yeah, so I really fuck this up and I hate my wife, but so do you. You do less than I do.
Right. So, his second update. We are fine. We sat and talked and we laughed about how I'm getting shitted on all these social media platforms. We carved pumpkins with the kids. We've been together since we were 16, have been married for 9 years. No one is going anywhere. I love my wife. I love my kids, and I'm a very present, active husband and father. Happy Halloween.
How old are they?
They are 20. She's 29.
Break up with him. Hey. You're still young. Break up with that fucking guy. No one's going anywhere. Shut the fuck up.
So he has some comments I went to look at. This was 2 years ago. So this comment was what someone said, what did you do instead of helping with the costumes? If your answer was resting or working on your own hobbies, then this was free time. And so OP says, no, it wasn't. I'm not missing sleep for costumes. And someone brought up the point about you can't just buy, like, why would you suggest buying costumes? You have two kids who have lovingly made costumes and one with the cheap ass. And he said, because I know my kids better than strangers, can say my daughter would not care as long as the costume's pretty.
Literally? Oh, I wish terrible things on this person.
These are so fun to read his comments. They're hilarious.
Does he have other posts like in the I'm getting divorced subreddit?
No, he made a throwaway account to write all this, which is called Throwaway Wife Husband. It's so good.
I hope she woke up one day. Oh, because I know my kids better than some strangers on the internet. That's literally not the point.
According to you all, apparently I'm a bad parent for not wanting to DIY and craft every month. He's fighting for his life. I mean, scrolling and scrolling of him fighting for his life.
Good. I hope so. But like fighting in a not even is only defensive. There's nothing offensive. He's not saying like, "Oh, I do other times."
Yeah.
Even like he was like, "Oh, I hope sometimes," but now he's doubling down and like, "I'm not doing DIY every month."
Yeah, he's literally doubling
then
down.
you're not helping.
This is my favorite one so far. My thing is that no one asked her, or no one's telling her to do these things, so I don't get why I have to use my free time to help with them.
You married her. You married her. They are your children. This is your family.
He thinks that she should just do more store-bought stuff and they don't have to do crafting just because he doesn't want to. Like, simply, that's what he's saying. He's like, we could still do a movie night, but we don't have to have custom dolls. We can celebrate birthdays. We don't need to have homemade cakes. Why should she have to stop doing the thing that's important to her for you? Why?
It is important to her. And it also, you can tell it brings her stress, sure, but like joy. This is like, she is giving this to her children and it's very important to her.
Yes.
Oh.
So overall vote, asshole, obviously.
Oh, thank God. Like I'm going through all the stages of grief, but really this is for her. I feel terrible for her that this is her husband.
Yes.
This is who she has to raise children with. And that actually really sucks. Because here's the thing. If this was she's the one who posted it and was like, I do all these things because it's really important to me, and he didn't do it this time, I can see people being like, hey, it may just not be his thing, but like, obviously she wouldn't be the asshole in that either. But like, he is saying it's really important. He knows it's really important to her. He understands how important it is, and how she wants to make this life better for her children. He said all of that. And still he's like, but we could go to the store.
Right.
It's one thing if she was saying it's so important to me, to us, and he just might not understand how much that means. But he does. He started this with, this is how much it means to her. And then he's still doing this and doubling down about, I just don't want to do that. You're a terrible partner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say a terrible man. People like shit. But, like, you two do not jive. And just because you were together since you were 16, no one's going anywhere. She can. And I hope she does.
I do, too.
Wow, we were so close to me not crashing the fuck out over some man. But, wow. What a terrible human being.
So I'm like, what effort has he put into her? Because my thought is he puts an effort into nothing that is not important to him.
Yep. Right. He'll be gone for a month for his job because I bet that's important to him.
Yep. Well, we were close. We almost did it. But you know what? That's Halloween. And sometimes being
It
married
is.
in a heterosexual marriage is spooky. It's
Oof.
the spookiest thing of all.
Woo. So scary.
But okay. Well, that was Oops All Opinions episode 26. What can they
Yeah.
do between now and the next episode? How can they get involved in the political climate that is Oops All Opinions?
In the Oops All Opinions political climate, you can go to Spotify, maybe other places, but we know Spotify, even though I'm here to trash talk Spotify a little bit, but if y'all have heard, you have heard. But we know that the polls are on there. I don't know if they're anywhere else. That's where we get our information from. So, um, you can vote on there. We put episodes out every 2-ish weeks, and unless they send it back, and then we'll figure it out after that. Um, and don't forget to register to vote in real life, but just remember you are always allowed to vote in our polls. We want to hear from you. We
Yes.
are a democracy here.
Yes, and rate and review wherever you listen. We'll read it. Let us know your thoughts, suggestions, whatever. We'll read it aloud. But we appreciate you being here. Thanks for listening. We hope you have a safe and happy Halloween if you celebrate. If you're celebrating the others
Yes.
that we mentioned, Samhain, and
Darwin.
Day
Dia de
of the
los
Dead.
Muertos.
Yes.
Yes.
If you celebrate those, have a good time as well. And we will see you in a couple
Absolutely.
weeks.
Everyone be safe out there and don't steal from people if you're a fucking adult.
Yeah, if you're an adult, keep your hand out of the
Candy.
candy bowl. And also, don't answer the door in
Yeah.
your bathroom. So,
Yeah.
and if your opinion is different than ours, what can they do with it?
They can go to that guy's house with a cup of Joe and just toss that shit right on him because he does deserve it. And while you're at it, you say Happy Halloween from Oops All Opinions, and then argue with yourselves in your car on the way back home.
Yes. All right. Well, ta ta. Ooh.
Ooh.